Aunt Marie, who has Fred tied to a chair while swinging around a blade.
You killed my boy.
Zoom out the door to Taylor and Frankie closing it as they're exiting. Finally, I can get back to work. Call me if you need anything, Frankie. Will do, boss. The two go their opposite directions and the camera stays with the door. About 4 seconds later, Fred sneaks out of it and exits the frame. Exterior, outside the nick, daytime. Fred is leaning against the building. Enter Ray. Hey.
Good to see you made it out all right.
Oh yeah, I'm good. That guy Vinny, he's a solid guy. Thinking of hiring him, actually. How'd you get out?
That's a long story.
Alright, fine. Don't tell the Reggie.
Alright, fucker, I'll tell you.
Flashback sequence to Fred being tied to the chair with Aunt Marie, swinging a knife around.
As you probably figured, I could just barely reach one of my pockets, so I was able to do my thing.
Any last requests, hero?
You want to see a magic trick?
Magic, eh?
All you have to do is untie me, and I'll show you a magic trick that'll blow your mind.
Yeah, forget about it.
Alright, fine, I'll do it myself.
Fred stands up, shedding his ropes.
What in the...
Oh, that wasn't the trick. Not bad though, huh? Actually now, watch closely. The hand is quicker than the eye.
Fred pulls out a deck of cards from behind his back.
Pick a card, any card.
Aunt Marie takes a card.
Get a good look at it, memorize it. Whatever you do, do not show me what it is.
All right.
Fred holds up the deck.
When you've memorized your card, put it back in the deck.
Aunt Marie puts the card back in the deck. Fred picks it up. He shuffles and shuffles and shuffles, and he pulls from the deck a huge wad of cash.
Was this your card?
What in the bloof?
How about this one?
Fred holds his breath and sprays her with some happy gas that he pulls out from his back. Aunt Marie looks giddy and passes out with a dumbass smile on her face. Fred steers her into the chair that he was once tied to. Fred places the wad of cash in her hands and exits. Exterior. Outside the nick, day. Fred and Ray are leaning against the wall. A smart move, leaving the cash.
I figure they're less likely to chase me if I made a donation to their kid's funeral.
Where does that money that you pull out of your house even come from?
You know, I still have no idea. I think I just created.
Must be nice.
How'd things go with Vinny, and what happened there?
Oh, that big guy?
Yeah, it doesn't even look like he hit you.
No, he's actually a big fan of the band. He was thrilled when he took a selfie with me. He did, however, demand 2 tickets to the show, though. That was a tough one, seeing as how it's been sold out for weeks. I guess they really hurt me in the wallet, which is where it counts.
Must be nice to be you.
It's pretty alright, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out okay.
Yeah, you too. Interior, the tailor's workshop. The tailor is hard at work at his sewing machine and fabrics. This time, we get a real good look at his collection / museum of fallen heroes' clothing. He has quite the arsenal of stuff. Eventually, the phone rings and we hear the tailor's side of the conversation. Yeah, good. Yeah, send his ugly ass up. The tailor gets off of his sewing machine and walks toward his museum. Showtime. Fade to black, which is then disturbed by a door opening. Frankie and a caped hero enter the dark room and close the door. A light is switched on and we see the tailor has been in the room the entire time. We see the caped hero suddenly struggling and gasping for air.
You feel that, don't you? So the rumors are true. This rock does hurt you. Frankie!
The tailor passes the rock to Frankie, who keeps it close to the hero.
The mighty, mighty moon Martian. Space Dragon. The uncanny Draco. Here to share with us his amazing powers of weakness. You know who I am?
You're Paul Primo, head of the Di Giovanni family.
So there's no point with this mask then. Okay, good, that works for me. I really don't care for it.
The tailor throws the mask aside.
Now, let's see what the mystery glove does now that we've added the Army Ant's metallic exoskeleton to the mix.
The tailor punches Draco in the face. Draco shrugs it off and spits out some blood.
Hey, look at that.
You'll never get away with this.
Away with what?
Kidnapping me and whatever it is that you're trying to do. Mob stuff.
You don't even know what my motives are, do you?
I know that you're a crime lord and a slum lord, as well as half the reason people get killed in this town. I know that you deal drugs and that you deal arms, and I know that somehow you've stayed out of prison.
Hey, he's not bad. But do you know what you're leaving out?
What?
I also have a weakness. That weakness is you. Masks running around acting like they own the place. I have a business to run, and by business I mean a city. As you can see, I've done my research, and I know what hurts most of you capes.
I see you also have a weakness for heroes' costumes. It looks like you're wearing Metal Man's chest piece and Granite Girl's shoes?
Yeah, even if you could use your laser vision, it would do you no good on this armor. But my glove now that's the real treasure here. I know it doesn't look like much, but this glove is my masterpiece, my Mona Lisa. It took a lot of lives to get it. You see, I got a bit of a paranoia, I guess. You see, most people fear the zombie invasion, and rightly so. But not me. I'm way more concerned with you capes.
We're not all bad. Most of us aliens see Earth as a primitive planet, not even worth bothering with.
Then why are you here?
Enters Zik Che as he blasts through the wall, sword in hand.
You! Who in the fuck?
You are the one who killed my cousin. Zik Che, what are you doing here? I have come to avenge my cousin and bring honor back to the family.
Deja fucking vu.
Prepare to die, old friend.
I have to stop you right there and tell you that this helpless pile of shit was not meant for you. Go kill someone else.
He is mine. It's my birthright. Zik Che bolts toward Draco, and they crash out another wall away from Frankie and the metaphorical kryptonite. Begin a really, really bad special effects sequence. I mean hella bad. Like action figures, and then cutting to two actors fighting, and then action figures fighting. With really bad blue screens, really bad backgrounds. And just as a joke, I want the last pan of the actors. I want the fan to actually be panned into it. The fight ends in the sky against a matted background of a little kid's painting of open space, like, the stars, the moon, maybe a little rocket ship. I'll leave that up to the 6-year-old who does the painting. By now, Zik Che has slashed Draco with this sword several times, but the final time he runs him through. Draco falls from the sky and crashes to the ground, and lands about 5 feet away from the tailor.
Hey, how about that?
The tailor investigates Draco, who is miraculously still alive.
You're in bad shape, my friend. I know, it's weird, me calling you friend, since I was gonna kill you 5 minutes ago. I never got the answers I was looking for, which sucks. And to make things worse, I don't think you're going to get better. I tell you what I can do. I can make the pain stop.
Draco gives the tailor a thumbs up. The tailor removes his metal glove and reveals his homemade glove.
First, the body goes numb on you, which is great because that takes away the pain. Then the mind goes, and that part's not so pretty to watch. But I would imagine you don't actually feel a thing. When it's over, poof, like slipping into a warm bath.
The tailor holds the glove to Draco for a few seconds. Enter Supreme Man.
Draco, what happened?
He just fell from the sky all sliced up like this.
I know who you are, Primo. How do I know you're not responsible for this?
Why don't you ask your boy here? He'd tell you that I do not have the technology to puncture his skin.
I suppose you've got me there, Kingpin. Stand back. I'll take it from here.
Supreme Man picks up Draco and starts flying. While in mid-flight, Draco bursts into a pile of dust. Blinded by the dust, man loses flight and crashes into a building.